Just talk about you lost the first set. Just talk about how you bounced back in the second. Both of you. Courtney first.
Yeah, well, obviously in this format, it's the first year we've played where you just have to win a set and then it's a 10-point tiebreaker. So obviously it's a lot about momentum. And after the first set, we talked to each other and we're like, yeah, we played a great set. They just played better than us. So we knew we had to raise our level just a little bit, not to do anything any more special than we did in the first. And we were able to bounce back and get the break in the second set.
Sort of what Courtney said. I think in the first set, we really didn't play a bad set. They played really well. They were crossing a lot and putting a lot of pressure on us, and they just played a better set than us. And I think we knew at the beginning of the second set we needed to have a good start, and we won the first game. And I think from then on we sort of were like, okay, we can do this, and the momentum sort of shifted in our favor, and we tried to make sure it stayed in our favor.
How different is it in the tiebreaker for doubles, not playing that third set, just playing that? How different is that?
Yeah, obviously every point counts. It's all about momentum in the tiebreaker, and I think once you get that one break from the other team, you're able to kind of work downhill instead of uphill, and I think that's what we did early on, and we were able to just steamroll through the tiebreak.
Brooke?
Yeah, I agree with what she said again. It's all about momentum, especially with a tiebreaker. It's only 10 points, so as long as you get a good start, you're fine. But if you lost the second set and you're already on a downshift in momentum, it's really hard to get it back, especially with you only playing 10 points. So.
Brooke, talk about last year you got to this point, didn't make it to the next point. Now you're in the finals, the championship matches. Talk about that.
I would say we've talked about that a lot, especially since last year. Going into today, obviously we really wanted to win the match and get to the finals. I think we enjoyed it a little bit more last year. It was a little bit more stressful. It was our first time being in the Final Four, so I think we enjoyed it a little bit more, and as a result we played better. But it's definitely been on our mind since last year, and it's been a goal to, if we get back to the semis, to win that match and get to the finals. So.
Courtney, what about you?
Yeah, last year was heartbreaking. We were in the third set, we were up 4-1, 30 love, and we weren't able to conclude it. So I think that being in the back of our minds kind of pushed us forward today, even in the tiebreaker. We knew we didn't want it to happen again, and we were able to pull through.
You mentioned your guys' experience. Do you feel like you're playing your best tennis of your two-year career together in doubles right now?
Yes, I think so. Last year it was our first year together, so we're just kind of working out the kinks and trying to figure each other out. But now this year we're communicating better, and we know we're going to move. We know what both of us are going to do, so it's a lot better this year.
Yeah, I think last year was definitely sort of the year where you sort of have to figure each other out, and this year was so much different because we knew what to expect from each other, and we have total confidence in each other and know what each other can do, and that's definitely helped. And we communicate so much better, and we know how the other person's going to react in certain things, so we're more aware of that now, and I think that's definitely helped us this year.
A follow-up question for the match tiebreaker. Was being aggressive early, because I thought you guys were really aggressive in the match tiebreaker. Was that a point of emphasis?
Yes, especially indoors, when you play, the ball goes a lot faster, so you have to get the momentum first, and you have to be the first person to move, and you got to make a lot of first serves, and you have to make a lot of returns, and that just sets the pace for the rest of the tiebreaker.
Yeah, you have to play aggressive, especially when you're playing inside and you're playing a team that has Catherine Harris on it, who you saw how hard she hits the ball. So you have to be aggressive, either else you're going to get killed just because the courts are so fast. So obviously we knew that we had to be aggressive, and I think we stick to that game plan really well in the third set.